Return on ad spend is essentially a vanity metric, and in this video, I'm going to deep dive into why. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve. I'm the founder of Harbor Marketing Agency, and my team and I help scale e-commerce brands to over 8 figures in revenue. So let's dive in. So I'm sure everybody has seen the posts on Facebook of people bragging about 7 or 8 or 10x or 12x return on ad spend, and usually it's from people kind of trying to show off, trying to gloat and show how great of an advertiser they are, how great of an e-com brand they are. And the best advertisers and e-com brands look at those posts and kind of laugh because we know that return on ad spend really is nothing more than a vanity metric. And the reason for that is that return on ad spend really only measures how much of a return you're generating on the initial customer acquisition. And the best, biggest brands out there do not play that game. The best and biggest brands are not operating off of return on initial acquisition. They're operating off of return on customer lifetime value. So if you have a 10x return on ad spend, let's say that you paid $10 to acquire a customer and they spent $100 at your store, so you have a 10x return on ad spend. That's great, but the only thing that should really tell you is that you should be spending more on ads and get your return on ad spend lower so that you can spend more and acquire more customers, because that means that in the long run, if your lifetime value is higher, then you're going to end up net profiting more because all of those customers are going to spend more with your brand over the lifetime of their relationship with you. So a better way to look at this is, what is the lowest return on ad spend that I can possibly tolerate and still break even to support my cash flow while spending the most on ads to acquire as many customers as possible? That's a much better way to look at it, because really what this game is all about is how many customers can I possibly acquire? How much can I max out my advertising spend to acquire as many customers as possible so that I can get all of them to purchase from me over and over and over and over and over again? That's how you actually build a brand. The largest e-commerce brands out there are not seeing 10x or 8x return on ad spend. They're just not. The game that they're playing is they're spending tens of millions, hundreds of millions on advertising, and they have a very low return on ad spend. They might even be losing money on customer acquisition, but that's okay because they know that they have, an 80% or 90% returning customer rate, and they're going to make all of their profit on LTV. So if you want to go from a small to mid-size e-com brand to a large e-com brand, that is how this game is played. So I hope that helps. Be sure to leave a comment below if you have any questions or comments, and give me a subscribe if you enjoyed the marketing content, and follow for more.